We're ready to measure our wavelength now. So you should be thinking to yourself, what are my rules to measuring wavelength? Now, considering this simulation and the way it looks, I think it's easiest to use the crest to crest rule or trough to trough rule. You could still use the equilibrium to every other, but I do think the equilibriums are harder to see on this type of simulation. So what you want to do is find a moment to pause your video. You want to pause it where you can clearly see some crest or clearly see some troughs. So here's my pause. Now it's important for me to label where my crests are located. So there goes the label. I have 3 crests. So to find my wavelength, I need to measure the distance from crest to crest. So let's do that. There's a measuring tool. It's this one right here. And this works like a tape measure. You can pull it. The tape measure starts right there where that little plus is. So let me drag this. Let me swivel this around. Okay. It says that my wavelength is 3 centimeters. So let me type that into my worksheet. 3 centimeters. But let's say you want to use trough to trough as your wavelength rule. Let's use trough to trough and just see what we get. So I labeled my troughs. There goes my 3 troughs. Let's measure that distance. Oops, can't do that way. There we go, and I got 3 centimeters again. You could use equilibrium to every other, but it may be a little tricky considering what this image looks like.